What is going on, everybody? Expedition Neverland coming at you today from a beautiful, sunny, little cool Hollywood studios. Today is a pretty awesome day because I am going to be trying out Disney Genie and Genie Plus for the second time. If you all remember, I had a pretty popular video back in October at the very beginning of Genie Plus where I explained how it all worked back then, and there were a lot of glitches. I'll put a link to the video from October here. But what I wanted to do, because a lot of you were wondering, are there any updates? Has it gotten better? So I wanted to get back out here to the parks because I don't use Genie or Genie Plus on a regular basis. Wanted to get back out to the parks where I could test it out for you once again and see how it works. So I am here on a Sunday at Disney's Hollywood Studios, where I am going to be trying Disney Genie and Genie Plus again and showing you on my phone, on the My Disney Experience app, exactly how it works, so that when you come on your next vacation to Walt Disney World Resort, you can make an informed decision as to whether or not you think that you would like to purchase the Disney Genie Plus service or any of the individual Lightning Lane return times and that sort of thing. So hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification button, and let's start talking about Disney Genie and Genie Plus, the update for 2022. Here we go. So for starters, now that we are a few months into Genie and Genie Plus service, let's just talk a little bit about what each of those individual services are. Disney Genie is a free service from Disney that allows you to tell the app basically what some of your favorite things are, some of your favorite rides, and it plans the day out for you. Basically, you would tell the app that you like thrill rides or you like more tame rides. You could tell the app that you like princesses or pirates, and then it will calculate all of that and give you a schedule for your day of things that it thinks you should do. It might say, okay, have breakfast at, I don't know, Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe, then go ride the Teacups, then go ride Space Mountain. And it bases all that on when it thinks rides will be the least crowded, so that theoretically you can have a decent day. Now, back in October, I found, me personally, being someone who knows Disney and comes all the time, didn't really do anything for me. I don't really need that service. But for some of you who have never been here before or like to have everything planned out, that might be a good option for you. So I will show you once again how to set that up. That's Genie. That's free for everybody. Genie Plus is a paid service. It's $15 per person per day, and that allows you to book a Lightning Lane return time, kind of like the old Fast Pass, but you only get one at a time. You can start at 7 a.m. You can purchase it at 7 a.m. on the day of your park visit, unless you have a package, in which case you can purchase it for the entire length of your package or individual days in advance. But only at 7 a.m. on the day you're going to the park can you go on the app and reserve your first Lightning Lane return time. And then once you've used that one, you can go back on and book another one, and you can just kind of go from there through the app. So I'll show you how that works in the app as well. But again, our two options here, we've got Genie, which is free, Genie Plus, which is $15, and then you also have the individual Lightning Lanes, which are for the most popular rides, which is an additional fee. So for Flight of Passage, Pandora, for Rise of the Resistance at Hollywood, that would be an additional fee. It depends on how crowded the park is, what the price is, but that's an additional thing that you can purchase in the app as well. Hanging out here with Donald and Daisy behind me, but what I want to show you first is how Genie works, and that is the free service from Disney. So let's hop onto my iPhone and let me show you how Genie works to set up my Disney day, my planned out day from Walt Disney World. Let's check it out. So let's take a look here at how Disney Genie and Genie Plus works. From the home screen of your phone, you'll go to the My Disney Experience app, and that'll bring you to the home screen here. Now, there's two ways you can get to look at your Genie day. Okay, so you can go to where it says My Day right here on the home screen, and that will take you into your Genie day, which you can create. You can also go down to the little hamburger icon on the bottom right, and if you tap there, you can also go to My Genie Day. Okay, so from here, let's set up our free Genie Day. This is a free service. This is just a planning service to help you plan your day at the park. Today, I'm going to Hollywood Studios. So right here where it says Get Started with Disney Genie, I'm going to tap Get Started Now. And a whole new way to make the most of your day. It'll transform your top 3 interests into fun, flexible visit in 3 easy steps. So let's start now. And it's going to ask you a couple of questions. So, for example, when are you going? Well, I'm going today. You can plan ahead using Genie. Now, remember, Genie Plus, you can only reserve Genie Plus Lightning Lane reservations the day of, but we're not doing that right now. Right now, we're just doing the free service. So we're going to Hollywood Studios because that's where my reservation is. We're going to continue. Okay, and then you're going to decide who is going, and it's just me. So continue. And okay, so now you're going to tell the app what your favorite rides are. All right, so things you would most like to do. So for me, let's do Love Muppet Vision, definitely Rock and Roller Coaster. I like Slinky Dog, Rise of the Resistance, and Tower of Terror. Okay, and then you also have some entertainment options if you like the entertainment. If you want to throw in, I don't know, maybe you want to see Olaf. And then dining options, how about Mama Melrose? And then you hit continue, and then it's going to ask for some of your favorite things. So, Mickey and Friends had already selected. Actually, it looks like it's saved these for my last time. So we're just going to continue there. Height requirements, not worried about, but you certainly could toggle height requirements on if you're worried about height requirements for younger kids. Accessibility, you could do that as well. I don't know why it says enable to summon next screen, but it's still working. Here we go. Okay. Individual lightning lane entry is not available at this time, but you can still enjoy this attraction using a regular standby line. So Rise of the Resistance is a ride you would have to pay for using the paid lightning lane, additional lightning lane, but for today it's all sold out, so you would have to wait in standard line there. All right, and now it wants me to purchase Genie Plus for $15. I'm going to show you how to do that in a couple of minutes. Right now, I'm going to skip it because I just want to show you what the free service is going to do for us. It's now preparing our day. It's 1:27 p.m., so it's going to just prepare it from right now. So what it's telling me is this is created based off of when it thinks the rides are going to be the best times to ride. So it's telling me, okay, I should maybe grab some food right now at the ABC commissary. Then I could go see Olaf. 3:35 they think is a good time to go ride Star Wars, because it's going to have an average wait time, not a high wait time. Rock and Roller Coaster at 8:05 p.m. Now I'll tell you guys, it's spring break, so the waits are pretty bad right now. So honestly, all that all that Genie has told me to do today are two rides, Rise of the Resistance and Rock and Roller Coaster at 8 p.m. So, it's really not all that helpful when the parks are super crowded. I'm not starting it till later in the afternoon. I mainly just wanted to show you how this works. But that's regular Genie. So this was all free, and this is just a planning system that Disney uses. You can create this well in advance of your trip, but this is the free service. So that is the free Genie service. And you saw there what it planned out for me. Honestly, knowing Disney as well as I do, I would never follow that schedule. I'm not a fan of the food options that it gives out. And then I know for a fact that you can ride more than two rides between 1:30 p.m. and closing, even when it's really crowded. You've just got to be a little bit smart with how you do things. So Genie, it's free. It's great for people who don't know anything about Disney. It's great for people who don't like to think. Not great for people who know what they're doing and have been here a bunch and kind of know what's going on as far as the different rides and the wait times. So that's the free service. What I'm going to do now is purchase Genie Plus. That is the $15 a day service that you can get. If you don't have a package, you have to purchase it the day of at like 7 a.m. And then right at 7 a.m. you can make your very first Lightning Lane return time. That's an hour-long window that allows you to return to an attraction to ride it using the Lightning Lane quicker line. And then once you've used that first return time, you can go back and get another one. So let me show you how to set up Genie Plus on the app as well. What I'm going to show you now is how to sign up for Genie Plus. This is the service that is paid. It's $15, and it allows you to get it allows you to get Lightning Lane passes. I'm going to go back to my day. And remember, I already created some Genie plans for today. But if you scroll down to the bottom, it says Get Disney Genie Plus for today. And that's what I'm going to do here. So I'm going to get Disney Genie Plus service. Once I'm in here, it's going to let me choose my first rides that I want to get Lightning Lane return times for. So this is me, $15, continue. You can do this at 7 a.m. on the day that you're going to the park. So if you have Genie Plus at 7 a.m., you can get on here and reserve your first three. I would recommend you get them for a little bit earlier in the day, because as soon as you've used the third, you can then get an additional Lightning Lane after that. All right, so I'm going to purchase this, process payment. All right, and so that went through. So I now have Genie Plus, okay? So now you can see right here, on my Genie day, it tells me make a lightning lane selection. So let's book an experience. Now again, guys, it's 1:30 in the afternoon during spring break, so there's not going to be a whole lot for me to book here. Looks like I can book Muppet Vision 3D, so I'm going to go ahead and book that. Easy process. You just click the little book it button, 140 to 240, continue. And so now when it's my time to go to the Muppets, you can see the little icon here. You're just going to scan your Magic Band or your ticket between 140 and 240, and you get to skip the lines. Now, Muppets doesn't have a line, so it's not worth it to get Lightning Lane for it, but I just wanted to show you how it works. So I'm going to go back and view the day, and you'll see now that the Muppets are going to be right here. So Genie Plus Lightning Lane between 140 and 240. Until I use this, I can't get another one. So originally I was thinking you were able to get 3, but I'm thinking back to the FastPass times. You can only have 1 Genie Plus Lightning Lane return time at a time, unless you pay extra for the Rise of the Resistance one or Flight of Passage one. So until 140 rolls around, I can't book another one. So that's why it's so important at 7 a.m. Get on here, book your first return time for something early in the morning or as soon as you get to the park. And that way, as soon as you use it, you can then come on here and reserve your next one. $15 for this service, when the only things available are Meeting Olaf and Muppets, not really worth it for me. All right, so I just used my Muppets Lightning Lane return time. I scanned my ticket, got to go in, so I've now used that. So now I can go back onto the app and make another Lightning Lane return time using Genie Plus. Remember, you can only have one at a time. So now that I've used my Muppets one, I can go on and get another one. So let's go back onto the app now and see what happens once I've used my Lightning Lane return time, how I go about getting another one. Let's check it out on my phone. So now that I'm back on my home screen, because I've already used the Muppets, now it says make a Lightning Lane selection. So if I go book another experience, it'll give me all of my choices. Now I could do the Muppets again. I don't think I want to do that. But look here, Alien Swirling Saucers is not available until 8:30 p.m. tonight. The Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular, 4 o'clock. Star Tours at 4:30. Let's do that one. So I'm going to book Star Tours. Now I have Star Tours from 4:30 to 5:30. Once I use my Star Tours Lightning Lane, anytime between 4:30 and 5:30, then I can jump back on here and reserve another one. So you can see why it's so beneficial to get it early and just keep using it throughout the day, because you can only have one at a time. All right, so let's talk for a second about Genie Plus, the $15 service, $15 per person per day to allow you to book those Lightning Lane return times. Like I've told you, you can have one at a time. Now, there is a little bit of an exception to that. Let's say you wake up at 7 a.m. and your first Lightning Lane return time isn't until 5 p.m. Because it's so late in the day, Disney will give you another Lightning Lane to use, but it's 2 hours after you book the first one. So if I booked the first one at 7 a.m., at 9 a.m., I could book another Lightning Lane in addition to the one that I already have later on in the day, if that makes sense. So it's kind of like their way of, if you've booked it so far out, you still get another one so that it's not totally worthless. But again, it's still not, to me, not as good as FastPass, where you would get 3 at a time, and then after that you could use one more in addition. Now, the other nice thing about Genie Plus, if you have a park hopper, you can use Genie Plus at the other park as well, although it would appear that you can't do that until you've checked into the other park. I was just on the app trying to get a Genie Plus Lightning Lane for Epcot, and it doesn't give me that option, not that I can see. So I think I have to actually be at Epcot before I can get a Lightning Lane there, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but I can't seem to figure out how to do it while I'm at Hollywood Studios right now. So I don't know. Talking about Genie, would I use Genie? I would not, but again, I told you I do see a value in it for people that have never been here before. Genie Plus, I can see where there would be value, again, for people that don't come here a whole lot, maybe want to get the most out of their day. I don't know that it's 100% necessary, though, but I did want to show you exactly how it works, because I think a lot of people will enjoy Genie Plus and being able to skip the lines. And then the individual Lightning Lanes, which I didn't show you how to do, but those are at the most popular attractions. Pandora, Flight of Passage, Rise of the Resistance. At Magic Kingdom, it's Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, and then normally Space Mountain, but right now Space Mountain is not part of that. But you pay an additional fee per person. It's like $8 or $10 or $15, depending on how crowded the park is. And then you can just skip the line. You do not have to have Genie Plus to use the individual Lightning Lane paid option. You can, but you don't have to have Genie Plus to do that. So again, that's just another thing you can give money to Disney for, to be able to skip lines. Again, I don't know that I personally will use any of these services generally, but I wanted to show you all these. Again, the video back in October, I was still a little confused about it. Everybody else was a little confused. Now it makes more sense. So hopefully this makes some sense to you. Hopefully you get some value out of this, and this shows you how you can best maximize your next trip to Walt Disney World using Genie, Genie Plus, Lightning Lanes, individual Lightning Lanes. If you have any questions, please ask me down below. Hopefully this was helpful to you. If it was, please give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification button. Love putting together these helpful videos for you, hotel tours, anything else you would like to see, please let me know. Thank you all for watching, and remember, it's an expedition out there, so never land. See you guys next time.